From the very beginning of Christianity, we hear in the letter of St. James that we are called to send for priests of the church when there are sick among us, so that the priests may pray over them and heal them and bring them wholeness. From the very moment that God started his plan of salvation, Jesus Christ became incarnate through the Blessed Virgin Mary. And God taught us in a very simple way that we cannot separate soul and body. That the soul is so much part of our body that it infuses us with who we are, it enlivens us with the Holy Spirit, and it directs our very lives. It is the participation within God that come to understand who we truly are, made in God's image and likeness. And within all Abrahamic faiths, Jewish, Muslim, Christian, we believe this. We 100% believe that we are embodied spirits. We are not like the angels, who are disembodied spirits floating around and making sure that we're okay and honoring God and the glory of God. But we are embodied spirits. The HHS mandate says that that's not true. A modern belief says that we are not human beings, but we are products. We hear about reproduction, but we are creations, procreated between love, procreated in love, procreated with love. My brothers and sisters, the HHS mandate tells us that it is easy to separate the body and the soul, that it is a decision of the body, not a decision of the soul, that we can do whatever we want to do with the body, give it whatever chemical we want, to take sure that the body may last forever. But all of us know that one day we will face our Creator. One day we will be dust, and unto dust we shall return. And on that day, we as Americans need to answer for what we believe. We need to answer for what we hold true. We need to answer as a democratic people for the decisions that we have made and we have allowed our representative government to make in our name. If we stand by and let this HHS mandate stand as it is, not only will countless children die, not only will countless women have the effects of abortion and of that movement in their hearts, not only will countless families lose their focus in providing and procreating with God life, but we will be less of a nation. We will be less of a people because we have not participated in our God-given right to be men and women of integrity and virtue, but rather we have turned away from that virtue. We have turned away from our country. We have turned away from those who are most innocent. If we stand silently by to let this evil happen in our lives, then we are not really using our American heritage as a democratic people. Rather, we are opening ourselves up to a tyranny of hatred. We are participating in evil. Last time when my father served in the military, the very first time that he went overseas was in World War II to fight against somebody just like that. And we gathered as a nation through my mother and my grandmother, who built tanks over in Nanticoke, Pennsylvania, in order to support our country, in order to stand up against what they believed was wrong, what our world believed was wrong. My brothers and sisters, we cannot stand silently by as Christians, as Jewish, as Muslims, and say, well, I don't want to impose my morality upon anyone. My brothers and sisters, if I saw somebody trying to kill somebody, I think I'd want to stop them. That's not imposing my morality, but rather that's living to what God has called me to be. A person of integrity, a person of justice, an American. The question is, where do we stand? Do we stand with who we are, or do we stand with what is popular? Do we stand how God has called us to be priests, prophets, and kings within our world? Or do we let it all just pass by? My brothers and sisters, how is God calling us to stand up and to fight for what is right? How is God calling us right here and right now to be witnesses? To be witnesses to this world, to be witnesses to this nation. Because we are Americans. We are important, and our government represents us. If the government does not, then the government should hear from us. Let the government hear from you.